Stretch your hand lie flat on your back.
I have a rubber band if you want it.
I was gonna say there's some in the bathroom too now. Yep, there she is.
only way.
Called it.
Nice.
So what we're gonna do is called fallen tree.
Oh, this sounds good.
So you all know tree pose. Put the foot on the inside of the leg, you open the knee.
Yeah.
This is fallen tree. You're going to do it flat on your back.
Oh.
Sounds beautiful, right? Hi. So you're going to bend the right knee in. Left leg is long. If you need to place a block underneath that right knee for support, you can absolutely do so. And then extend the arms overhead. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, cactus the arms out to the side. Let your eyes close. Just start to find your breath. Together, take a full inhale through the nose and sigh out the mouth. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full inhale. Full exhale. Begin to release your arms down your sides. A little help from your hands. Bring that right knee to face the sky and then into your chest. Give it a nice little squeeze. So this is called half cradle. It's a nice stretch for the hip flexor, for the glute, and for some people the low back. Feel free to make any ankle movements with that right foot that feel right. Here we're going to take it into a spinal twist. So keeping the left hand on the right knee, open the right arm out to the side, and as you exhale, draw the knee across the body. You can rest that knee on a block, on the bottom leg. You can turn your gaze in any direction that feels nice. For some people, bending the bottom leg helps to get into this twist. Always feel free to play a little bit in your shapes and find the one that works best for your body today. On your next breath, bring the knee back to center. Bend the left leg, plant the foot on the floor. We're coming into a figure 4, taking the right ankle across the left knee. You can stay right here, a little bit of pressure on the inner thigh, or bring that shape up towards your chest, reaching through the center and around the outside, grabbing a hold of the back of the thigh or the top of the shin. Always breathing in through the nose and out. Take one more breath. Gently bring the foot back to earth and unwind. Stretch both legs out nice and long. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms inside out and stretch them up overhead. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. And releasing the arms into that cactus shape, begin to slide that left foot up, finding fallen tree on the other side. Add support beneath the knee as needed. Do a little different breath on this side. What we do called three-part breath. When we begin, you'll breathe into the belly for 1, the chest for 2, and completely fill for 3, and then slow release for 4. Together, take a full inhale, and let it go. Inhale to the belly, 1, fill the chest, 2, fill all the way up, 3, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full inhale. Full exhale. Begin to release the arms down your sides. Bring that knee to face the sky and then up into the chest, starting with that half cradle, giving a little squeeze. Again, any ankle movements you like here. Remember, snaps and pops are perfectly okay as long as they don't hurt. And we'll move into our spinal twist. Right hand stays on the knee, left hand opens out wide. And on that exhale, let that knee fall across the body. It's more about the shoulders on the earth than the knee finding the earth. So make those adjustments. Breathe into it. On the next breath, you're going to make your way back to center. Bend the right knee, plant the foot on the earth. Cross the ankle to that figure 4. Again, whichever variation you like, foot on the earth, gentle pressure on the inner thigh, or lifting the shape. Remember, figure 4 is about that hip, so really allow that knee to be open, not falling towards your shoulder. Last breath here. Gently bring this foot to earth. Unwind. Last time, stretch those legs out long, arms overhead. And bring the knees back into the chest. Your choice, a little rock and roll, or roll to your side and press up, but make your way to your seat. If you have something to sit up on, I recommend elevating the hips for this one. Sometimes those blocks can be a little high, so be your judge. You can always slide it out. Take a nice big breath and reach the arms tall. We're going to take a little side bend to the right. So dropping the right arm down, lengthen through the left fingertips. I want you to think about pressing the hips down. So the natural tendency is to roll up. Then pushing the hip down, lengthening through the fingers without shrugging the shoulder. It may change how far you go. Inhale, come up, arms come to T. Then exhale, other side. Same rules apply. Pressing the hips into the earth or your block. Inhale to center one more time each side with this one. Take that side bend. Maybe find a little more. Inhale, bring it up. And last time left. Beautiful, bring it up. Release the arms. We're going to take that into a twist. You're going to take your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind. Lengthen up through your spine first. Take the breath in. And as you exhale, start to rotate. So you're not grabbing and yanking yourself around. You're staying nice and tall, rotating from above the diaphragm. Both hips are flat on the earth or your block. You're not holding your breath. Take that right arm to the sky. As you exhale, side bend away. You're still in that twist, now you're just adding a little side bend. Rise tall, release the arm, come back. Other side, swing the arm across. Lengthen first, slowly rotate that chest. Just even breath in and out through the nose. Have some twists that can be a little hard. Breath back, arm to the sky. Side bend. Try to keep the twist. Come up and release. Arms be forward. Keeping your legs crossed. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. You're tight in the hips, you're going to feel this one. Feel free to shift a little side to side here. And only go as low as you can. Slowly bring the chest up. Bring the hands behind. Shift your weight into your hands. So which foot is in front? Sit back up top. Inhale those arms up. And fold forward. This may feel funky. Whenever we sit in our cross seat, we always put the same foot in front. We're all guilty of it. It's an unconscious habit. So it's always good to switch it around. Roll yourself. 2 feet in front. Do a little reverse table. So you're going to bring your hands behind you. Fingers can face your butt or angle out of the diagonal. Roll the shoulders down and back. Push into the soles of your feet. And then lift your hips. You can stay just like this. If you are a person who likes to drop your head, tuck your chin. And then slowly, with control, release the head back. If you're a person like me and that makes you a little dizzy, just keep your head neutral. One more breath. And bring it all the way down. Stretch those legs out long. Shift off your seat. The bolsters are harder to get off than the blocks. All right, we're going to spin around and come to hands and knees. I will face you. You guys just stay lengthways on your mat. So in our table, as always, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We stack for stability. From here, we're going to work those wrists a little bit. And those of you like myself who have wrist trauma, you're going to do this one. Spread the fingers, press into the palms. Right there, if your wrists are tight, you're already going to feel a little stretch in the forearms. All I want you to do is make a slight shift forward and come back. So you're just taking those shoulders from directly over the wrist to over the fingers. Doesn't have to be huge. It can be tiny, tiny. You're pressing into the palms. Fingers are spread. That's 2. Settling back into center, turn your fingers so they face the outside of your mat. Fingers still spread, still pressing to the palms. Now you're going to take that shift side to side. Now the tendency here is to get your butt involved and start sweating. I want you really to press into the palms and think of your shoulders moving more than your hips. Yes, your hips are going to go with you. You're built that way. No dance moves. That was the last one.
Just think we're stressed out elephants. You know how they sway when they're stressed.
Alright, so into the center, last one. You're going to turn your fingers to face your knees or as far around as they go. Not everybody will go all the way around. Oh, you almost did. Cool. That could be enough. Right there, you could be feeling epic stretch. You're like, woman, you better be counting. If you're not, without hyperextending your elbows, shift your weight back without lifting your palms. I've only ever met one person who could sit their butt down without lifting their hands. I was like, whoa. Beautiful. Shift it forward. One at a time. Pick it up. Shake it out. And put it back down. Alright. Go into a little spine mobility. You're going to bring your fingertip right behind your ear. Elbow stays wide. On the inhale, you're going to open up. On the exhale, you're going to bring your elbow towards your forearm. Inhale. And exhale. Just continue on your own breath, finding your range of motion, keeping the core strong, spine long, working on that mobility, which sometimes is a lot harder than flexibility. That's how you feel. Sad but true. 2 more. Go ahead and put that hand down. And switch sides. Strong core. Inhale to rotate open. Exhale to rotate close. Nice and easy, no rush. You spend a lot of time stuck sitting at desks, sitting in cars. It's a nice way to open up that spine. Stretch out the core. Release that and down. Toes together, knees apart, hips to heels. Take a nice child's pose. Lengthen those arms out. You can bring the forehead to the earth, or it can rest on a bolster or a block. We're going to have a little fun with this one. So we're going to flow. We're going to go from our child's pose. We're going to come up to table with an arm circle. So what I'd like you to do is in your child's pose, take your right arm back by your side, palm to the sky. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to shift forward, circle the arm forward, sweep it back, and return to child's pose. Again, circle, and return. Circle, and return. One more. And return. Now you're going to go the other way. You're going to drag it along, open, and come back. So in this one, there's an opening of the chest. Find your range of motion. Not only are you working the shoulder here, you're working the hips. One more. Beautiful. Settling into your regular child's pose. Take a breath or two. And we'll go to the other side. So bringing the arm back. We begin by lifting it up, circling it forward, and sweeping it back as we return. Circle, and back. More range of motion. If you need to bend that elbow a little bit, that's fine. One more this direction. Pause back in child's pose. Change direction, slide the arm forward, circle, let the chest open, and come back. Slide it forward, circle, and come back. 3, 2, and last one. Last breath in that child's pose. Open your hands a little wider than your shoulders. Spread those fingers. Inhale, tuck your toes. And on your exhale, press yourself up to down dog. And then step your feet about the width of your mat. You're in a nice wide down dog. As always in your down dog, feel free to bend your knees as much as you like. This is a stretchy practice, so if you'd like to step in a little closer and make it a short and wide down dog, you're welcome to take that variation as well. Take one more breath here. And begin to walk your feet forward to your hands. Find a little ragdoll. So ragdoll into our forward fold. Hinging from the hip, fingers can dangle. You can grab opposite forearms or elbows, framing the head. Be gentle with yourself. Beautiful. If you like that sway or that soft bounce, no amusement park rides. Release the fingers to the earth. Like you're moving through mud, begin to roll up your spine one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up flat. Go ahead and step to the front edge of your mat. And we're all facing different ways, don't worry about it. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, open your arms, twist to the right. So you're trying to keep the hips and the belly button facing forward. On the inhale, circle the back arm forward, back to center. And twist the other way as you exhale. Inhale, back to center. Hands to heart, fold forward, bend the knees as much as you need. Hands to shins, flat back, find length. Fold. Slow roll up that spine. Arms circle and rise as you get there. Hands to heart. Do one more half sun salutation. Inhale. T-twist right. Circle back to center. Twist to the left. Circle back to center. Hands through hard as you fold forward. Flat back. Forward. Last time, slow roll up that spine. Shoulders roll. Tadasana. Remember, Tadasana is active. You're firmly pressing into both feet. Your legs are engaged. Your core is engaged with palms. Turn forward, activating the arms, and close your wrists. So the tendency is to let everything just pop out. Pull it in. We all do it. This just helps you keep nice and stable for whatever I ask you to do next. Don't worry. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Flat back, fingers on the earth or your shins. You're going to plant the hands, bend the knees, step your left foot back. Release the back knee and the back foot. Hands on thigh if you need support, or sweep the arms, lift the chest, nice modified crescent here. So what you want to think about is pulling that front hip back so you square across the pelvis, core nice and strong. Spine long, but no shrugging of the shoulders. And as always, we're breathing. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, sweep your arms back and hinge a little forward. So you're going to feel a nice little stretch in that glute. Release the fingers to the mat. The left foot is going to pivot sideways behind you. Both hands to the inside of the right foot. You're going to open that left arm up. You're in a very modified warrior two. So front toes, front knees are facing the front of your mat. Back foot, you can play with the angle, whatever you need to help you balance. And then the chest is open to the side, the arms are long. Gaze can be over that front middle finger or straight ahead if your neck is cranky tonight. Flip the front palm. We're going to reverse this into your very modified reverse warrior. So begin to lean your way back. Back hand, thigh, calf, block, or floor. And then reaching overhead. One more breath. With control, rise back to that warrior two. And take it to a very modified side angle. Bring that front arm first to the thigh, and the back arm to the sky. Shift the weight a little bit forward. You can stay put. Or let that bottom arm drop to the floor or a block, keeping the chest open. And then lastly, if you want to extend that top arm to the front, keeping the bicep by the ear, the fingers long. Take one more breath. Circle the top arm down to the earth. Rotate that back foot back. Sweep your front leg back. We're back into you. Tuck your toes, take a breath in. Press to that down dog. Pedal, wiggle, shake if you need it. Excuse me. Take a breath in. Begin to walk yourself forward as you exhale. Hands to the shins, flat back. Fold, bend the knees, plant the fingers, step the right foot back. Release the knee. Release the foot. With assistance or circle to rise, find that crescent. Again, pulling the front hip back, pulling the belly in. Little tuck of the tail. You got it. One more inhale. Sweep the arms back, hinge slightly forward, put that weight in the front heel, feel that glute fire and stretch. Fingertips release to the mat. Turn the back foot sideways. Circle the arm to rise. Make any adjustments you need. If you're blessed with long legs, you might need to step that front foot out a little bit farther. Arms are active, core is strong, breath is flowing. Let that front palm slowly reverse that warrior, resting that back hand wherever feels best for you. Use the core, rise back to that warrior two. Take to the side angle, bringing the front arm to the thigh, the back arm to the sky. And then choosing, staying here, releasing the bottom arm down. And then lastly, extending, bringing that top arm forward. Remember, each stage is an extra. You never have to. You can always stay in a base pose and just work it there. Sometimes that's harder. One more breath. Circle the top arm down. Listen, this transition is different. You're going to walk your hands around so that they're in front of you. You're going to turn your front toes and pop up into a nice forward stance. All right. Sometimes it works in my head, but it doesn't work in the body. Inhale up onto the fingertips, flatten back, straighten legs, press the tailbone to the back. Bend the knees, fold it down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and fold. Last one, lengthen and straighten. Bend and fold, stay put. You can stay exactly like this. Or if it's in your body tonight, straighten the legs as much as you like. Release the hands to wherever feels good for you. Perhaps you rest the forearms on a wall or the earth. Maybe you reach out and grab the outsides of the feet or the ankles. Forward, wide forward fold tricks. If you are very flexy, I invite you to bring your legs a little closer together. Will actually challenge you. Keep your spine long, don't lock your knees, and see where it takes you. If you're the other side of the coin, set them a little wider, but not so wide that you do a split. You don't want to go there today. Beautiful. Take one more breath where you are. Bend the knees again. Bring the hands forward. Inhale, find the flat back. You're going to begin to walk yourself around, doesn't matter which direction, I promise, so that you're in a runner's lunge facing either end of your mat. Plant the hands, step back to a plank, just for a moment, and you're going to put the knees down and take a child's pose. That's why I said it didn't matter which direction you face. Oh, that's cool, you already did. From this child's pose, slide yourself out onto your belly. We're going to come into what's called broken wing pose. Cindy, I'll give you an option in a moment. Thanks. It's just got shoulders. So you're going to take your right arm directly out from your shoulder. And take your left hand palm down by your underarm. Chest is already going. You're going to bend your right knee. You can be your left knee. I'm going to do it. And then you roll into your right shoulder. So that top leg can touch the earth behind you. You can bend both knees and stack them. Top arm can rest in front of you, or you can bring it behind you in a little half bind. If you're uber flexy, you can bring your palms together as long as you're not creating injury. And if that just makes you go palm, don't do it. It's modifications for everything. There you go.
Yeah, they're both fine.
I find that the weird positions. Interesting. Take one more breath. Nice and gently bring yourself back to your belly. Release your arms in whichever direction you need so that they can get a moment of rest. We'll take it to the other side. Extend, pull in, and as you're ready, slowly roll. One foot behind or both knees stacked. And then top arm wherever it feels good. It's a little like Tetris. One more breath. Slowly make your way back to your belly. This time extending your arms overhead for a moment. And sliding your hands to either side, press your hips to your heels, find a child's pose just for a transition. Bring yourself up to table, sweep your feet to the side and have a seat. Finish this party back down on our backs. If you have Shavasana paraphernalia, prepare it so you can find it, so you don't have to come back up and search for it. You're gonna have to do it next to you, Abby. I'm gonna do it for you. She's like, no, I want it here, you know. Oh. I promise you'll like it. All right, as you're set, go ahead and recline all the way down on your mat. Plant your feet hip distance apart. We're gonna do a few flowing bridges, nothing crazy. Remember, feet are hip distance apart, and no matter how bad your day's been, your hips are not the width of your mat. So step your feet in closer. It's amazing, we all do it. Cindy, 1 inch in. 1 inch in. Feet, 1 inch in. One more. There you go.
I want that gym. I was like, no, it's not that bad. I was like, what?
Core nice and strong. On your inhale, do a little bitty pelvic tilt and hold that. So your hips didn't lift. You just did a little engagement of the pelvic floor. Okay. Arms are long at your sides. From here, press into your feet. Begin to roll up your spine, lifting your hips, mid-back, upper back. And then sweep the arms up and overhead, biceps by the ears. If you have shoulder drama and this is uncomfortable, just do the bridge portion. So you're pressing into the soles of your feet. Glutes are squeezing gently, core is engaged. On your next exhale, reverse that. Arms begin to come down. Upper back, middle back, lower back, hips. Again, little tuck. Lift 1, 2, 3, with or without the arms. Bring it down, 3, 2, 1. Last time, little tuck, lift 1, 2, 3. Slowly down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees open into a butterfly. Let your arms open wide, palms to the sky. On an inhale, bring your hands together over your chest. And as you exhale, release them, open again. 2 more like that. Bring the hands together over the chest. And release them up. Last time, bring the hands together over the chest, leave them there. Slowly bring your knees together. Release your hands to your sides. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a nice little squeeze, perhaps a little rock. We finish this party with a happy baby. Reaching between your legs. Grab a hold of your big toes, the outsides of your feet, or the backs of your thighs, depending on how your hamstrings are today. For those still working your way there, now think of a squat. Bend your knees towards your armpits, keeping your tailbone heavy on the mat. Soles of your feet to the sky. Beautiful. And then yes, if you want to add the rock, half the room's already rocking and rolling. That feels good. Maggie, you can use one. I know you like the hamstring. That's next. Alright, stay as you are, or pausing in the middle if you're rocking. Begin to extend the legs straight and wide in a reclined straddle. You may need to change your grip. Remember, it's not a competition. If you can straighten your legs, but you need to hold on to your ankles or your thighs, that's what you do. If you're uber flexy, just make sure you're still breathing. Beautiful, gently bend the knees. Bring the legs together, release your grip. Final squeeze. If you need any rocks, any rolls, feel free to take them here. And on an inhale, curl your nose to your knees, take a big breath. Shavasana as you exhale, stretch your way out. Find your favorite shape. Options, you can use your blocks beneath your ankles or your knees. That's a lovely supported. You can go the Maggie Uber supported version. You're also welcome to stay with your knees bent, resting in on each other in reclined teepee. You can also lay on your side in fetal position. There is no wrong position for Shavasana. It's what feels good. That's the beauty of it. Can you reach it? Yeah, sometimes people bring bags and props, and it's fabulous. The best is you go to a yoga nidra class. There's blankets and pillows and I'm coming. There she goes. Thank you. Settle back into that breath. Lengthening and deepening. who every day would make the trek to the river to get water. One of his buckets had begun to earn a few holes. And so as he made his walk, it would drip all the way back up. One day, one of the younger monks asked him why he just didn't get a new bucket. And the older man smiled. And he said, "Take a look at the pattern." So the young man did. And what he saw were beautiful wildflowers growing everywhere the water dripped. You look at this story. What does it make you think? Things are not broken just because they're a little worn. Just because we've gotten a little old. They don't need to be replaced. All we need to do is look at the positive. And there, we may find a little wisdom. Allow your next breath to deepen. A little movement to fingers and toes. Lengthen your arms overhead for a final stretch. Softly rolling to your side, begin to make your way up to your seat. No hurries. Hands on knees or hands at heart. Together, take one full final breath and let it all go. Thank you so much for practicing tonight. Have a lovely evening. And until next time, namaste. I'm bad for a baby driver.
I know. It's so true.
Everybody healthy when you get into Shavasana.